One love to you, beautiful deep divers. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I woke up like this, all magical and fly with a fresh fade. Oh yeah, deep divers. Guess what? I'm feeling myself. Guess what? I'm the odd one out. Why you're the odd one out, don't fit in, and have zero friends. Here's why. This will shock you. The information I'm about to share with you is going to make you raise your eyebrows, deep divers. Like The Rock. We got a whole lot to talk about because there are so many people, 8 billion people on this planet, a lot of people, and many people feel like they don't fit in. They're the odd one out and have zero friends. Now, someone actually sent me a great message on Instagram at Ralph Smart. Make sure you add me, deep divers. They're like, Ralph, please help. It feels like I'm an alien. I'm an illegal alien. I'm an alien. Where do you live? Right? They're like, I feel like an alien, Ralph. Like nobody understands me. Nobody gets me. And I've always known something was wrong with the world. But I'm searching for a place of belonging. It's like nothing in this society is in harmony with my heart right now. And I feel like I'm not even from this planet. I'm like, ooh, we got a whole lot to talk about because you do know, deep divers, that was me along my early journey. You see, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, right? So I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out, deep divers. But first, let's breathe. That was beautiful. Let's go, deep divers. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What are we doing? Raising the frequency. You better be raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. Wonderful deep divers. I'm FaceTiming you right now. If you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that what is meant to be with you will always find its way to you. What is meant to be for you will eventually happen for you. So I want you today to trust the universe's plan for your life. Are you ready? Deep divers, smash that like button right now if you support the real. Smash that like button right now because somebody out there needs to see this video. Let's talk about it, deep divers. Why you feel like an alien right now, okay? You're the odd one out. You don't fit in. You have zero friends. Here's why. This will shock you. You see, we are living in great times of change right now. And so much is happening. Holy shit. Did you feel that just now, deep divers? So much is happening all around the world and in people's lives. And this is the reason why a lot of people feel like an alien. They feel like they don't connect with society. They feel like they don't belong to society. We're really going to dive into this, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Disclaimer. Let me start with this, deep divers. If you are someone who feels like you don't belong to this world, that's simply because you came here to create a new one. Let me repeat that. If you are someone who feels like you don't belong to this world, that is simply because you came here to create a new one. A whole new world. Yes, a whole new world, deep divers. Slow motion this side. Growing up, I didn't fit in. Ralph Smart felt like an alien. I would be in school, deep divers, and they would be talking about like the football and the weather, and I would be thinking of the fifth dimension. I'm like, I don't belong here. What's going on, deep divers? And it was because I realized that I was an old soul coming back I remembered who I truly was from a young child. But I was in a classroom where a lot of people had a lack of self-knowledge. And it was hard for me. At times I'm like, universe, please. Can't I just be like everybody else? Like, pretty please? I just want to fit in and get along with everybody. I don't want to be an alien today, deep divers, right? Now, I absolutely love being an alien, deep divers, because I get everything for free. Let me explain. You see, a lot of people who feel like the odd one out right now, who feel like they don't fit in, they have zero friends, this is because the universe is preparing something greater for you. Let me repeat that. The universe is preparing something greater for you. Trust the universe's plan. I realized that I was born different because you have to be different to make a difference. You have to be different to make a difference. Deep divers, you have to be different to make a difference. And this is the reason why over time I thought it was a curse. Then I realized, no, it was the greatest blessing ever. One day I had this epiphany, like, wait a minute. It's not a curse, it's a blessing. As time grew longer and longer and longer, I got older and I look younger, I look 18. I'm like, actually, it's a blessing. Because you see, I'm still on this path. And the universe put me on a special mission. And this is the reason why a lot of people feel like the odd one out. They don't fit in. They have zero friends. It's because the universe has put you on a special mission. In the end, it will all make sense. Like, it's all made sense for me right now. I'm like, okay, I had to go through this and this and this to get to where I am right now. It's all making sense and it's so beautiful. I wake up doing a little samba every single day, raising the frequency. You didn't come here to fit in. You are custom made. I realized I was custom made. And I didn't come here to be another brick in the wall. We are all chosen ones. And there's always one in every family who knows they're a chosen one. Because a lot of people have no awareness of this concept. Always one in every family. Sometimes they call them the black sheep of the family. I call them the chosen one, the one who gets it. When I was younger, like 12, 13, I could see that this was all an illusion. This was the great Maya. That the wool had been pulled over our eyes to blind us from the truth that we are so much more than we have been told. The news is fake. The government is fake. Even the money is fake. But the cat down the road is real. Deep divers. And even in school, I didn't want to fit in. Because I realized that I didn't come here to people please. I didn't come here to impress people. I came here to be myself unapologetically. You feel like the odd one out right now. You don't fit in. You have zero friends because you are prioritizing your authenticity. Congratulations. In a world where everybody wants to be like everybody else, you just want to be free. Slow motion this side. I said, in a world where everybody wants to be like everybody else, you just want to be free. Deep divers, in a world where everybody is trying so hard to be like everybody else, you just want to be free. And this is the reason why a lot of people can feel alone, feel like they don't belong, they don't fit in. I'm an alien. I have zero friends. It's because you have chosen consciously to have a mind of your own. You can think for yourself. You aren't hiding your true voice. You're not hiding your true expression. And there aren't a lot of people who can do this. I'm doing it. But I've been on this journey for a little while. In the beginning, I felt like the odd one out, not realizing the universe was putting me on this path for a reason. It had to be this way because my tribe, Infinite Waters, was waiting for me. And I had to realize down the road, as time went on, that we are never ever alone unless we abandon ourselves. Slow motion this side. We are never ever alone unless we abandon ourselves. And there are so many people, millions of people who think exactly like you. Their heart beats for the same thing that yours does. So I had to realize as time went on to trust the timing of my life, because my timing is my timing. And when you wake up every single day and you refuse to be another cog in the machine, you refuse to be another brick in the wall because you're like, I'm custom made. This is when you can rejoice. Now, the world is going through a massive metamorphosis and there is a great awakening happening. That's the good news, deep divers. Are you excited? I'm excited. The cat down the road is excited. Millions of people right now are waking up to their true power. They now realize that they are spiritual beings having a human experience. They now realize, like the great Carl Sagan said, the nitrogen in your blood, the calcium in your teeth, the carbon in your apple pies were all made from the interior of collapsing stars. We are literally stardust. When you have this realization, when I had this realization, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm in school, deep divers. Now I'm talking about the fifth dimension to people and they're like, huh, what are you talking about? We just want to talk about the game. We just want to talk about this reality TV show. My mind was on a whole nother plane, like I just missed my flight. Did you catch that? I said my mind was on a whole nother plane, like I just missed my flight. Because I was an old soul. I could see through the illusion, the Maya, and I was tapping in. And this is the reason why a lot of people along their early journey, they feel like the odd one out. They feel like they don't fit in. They don't fit in. They don't belong. They feel like an alien. They have zero friends. As time went on, I started to realize that I've been hanging around the wrong people. That's why I feel like the odd one out. I realized, deep divers, that the crowd was lost. The crowd is the matrix. It is better to follow yourself. It is better to follow yourself than follow a crowd going in the wrong direction. Deep divers. Woo! Smash that like button right now. I'm going in. Smash that like button and share this video. I'm going in. So I had to realize this. You see, many people right now are waking up with everything that happened over the last few years, COVID, pandemic. You had people who were the odd ones out. They could see through the illusion. They're like, actually, I don't want to be locked up forever. I don't want to wear a mask forever. I want to, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. But it was the unpopular thing to do because everybody was just staying indoors and obeying. You wanted to be free. In a world where everybody wanted to obey, you just wanted to be free. And that's commendable. Because when you realize there are other people just like you, you can breathe. And you can realize that you're never ever alone. Because the universe always sends someone. At the same time, you are here for a different mission, a different journey, and a different reason. And it will all make sense in the end. We sometimes say these people are antisocial. I'm a people person. I always had a lot of friends growing up. But I realized that it's not about the quantity of people you have in your life. It's about the quality of your interactions. And a lot of people, you say, hey, that's my friend. No, that's actually a distraction in disguise. So I had to realize that actually I don't want to be in a group just for the sake of saying, hey, I've got a lot of friends. If I'm being led to a cliff, if I'm being led in the wrong direction, I was gaining knowledge of self. And this is the reason why a lot of people right now feel like the odd one out. They are starting to realize they are multidimensional beings having a human experience. They are starting to realize they are stardust, made from the interior of collapsing stars. We are the universe experiencing itself. We are the universe experiencing itself for a brief moment in time. You are aware of this. You are aware of this. You know this. And you can't keep your mouth closed. And sometimes people in your family don't get you. That's because there's levels to this. Some of your friends don't get you. That's because you have graduated. It's called a universe for a reason, because it's a university. And you have graduated. You're on a higher level right now. You're more aware of who you really are. And it's a gift, because once again, deep divers, you have to be different to make a difference. There's a reason why I've got a YouTube Gold Award. There's a reason why I've got #1 best-selling books. It's because I'm different. Some people say, Ralph, you're weird. I'm like, thank you. Because weird only means you're being yourself. They called Nikola Tesla weird. But guess what? Don't be afraid of being weird, crazy, or strange, because those are all the geniuses anyway. Slow motion this side. If I didn't follow this path, there would be no infinite waters. I had to learn that we are never ever alone unless we abandon ourselves. And my tribe is waiting for me, but I had to go through life feeling like the odd one out. It was only because the universe was preparing me for something greater. Let me repeat that. If you are feeling, deep divers, like the odd one out, that's only because the universe is preparing you for something greater. You didn't come here to play small. You didn't come here to fit in. You didn't come here to get on. You came here to shine your light. I'm asking you to shine your light today, deep divers, because you are something phenomenal. Your uniqueness is your golden ticket. Your uniqueness is your golden ticket out of this matrix. Embrace being your unique self. I don't follow trends, I create them. Why you feel like the odd one out, you don't fit in, and you have 0 friends? Because it's not that you're antisocial. You just don't like hanging around fake people. You prioritize your authenticity. You keep it real in a world where everyone is so fake. We live in a world so fake, the truth actually scares people, but you're not afraid. You want the truth? Yes. The whole truth? Yes. And nothing but the truth? Absolutely. You can see this cheap, tacky carnival funhouse. You can see through this illusion. And you don't want any part of it. And sometimes that means you have to walk in the wilderness. But eventually you will be met with people who make you feel like sunlight. So continue on that journey. Let me tell you this, deep divers. I'm living my best life. People are like, Ralph, do you love life? I'm like, oh, I love life because I'm in a league of my own. I'm the odd one out. And it's beautiful. It is marvelous. Here to remind you, deep divers, even when it comes to food, 7-day vegan challenge. Shout out to everyone who's doing the 7-day vegan challenge. I've been plant-based for over 18 years. When I was going on my plant-based journey, I was the odd one out. But now people are coming to me for advice. People are saying, gosh, Ralph, how come your skin is glowing? How come you only look 18? And I say it's because I was the odd one out. I was going plant-based when it wasn't fashionable. Now everyone's doing it. I created that trend on YouTube, 7-day vegan challenge, and shout out to odd ones out. Deep divers, if you are someone right now who feels like the odd one out, you don't fit in, and you have zero friends. Once again, I'm reminding you, if you feel like you don't fit into this world, that's because you came here to create a new one. So continue on your journey, because you are protected, you are guided, and you are loved. And deep divers, that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, everybody wants to fit in, and you just want to be free. When you remind yourself your tribe are waiting for you, when you remind yourself you can never ever be alone, because everything is one humanity, everything is connected, everything makes sense. Hit that like button right now, deep divers, and share this video. I just went in. Hit that like button right now, deep divers, because somebody out there needs to see this. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the new book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Also, go and get the book of 1111 Quotes by Ralph Smart, the new one, at ralphsmart.com/the book. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the all new designs on the Infinite Waters store, ralphsmart.com/clothes, the good ass Prana shirts. Go and check them out. Deep divers, they tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Right now, millions of people are awakening. And if you feel like the odd one out, that's because the universe is preparing something greater for you. Embrace it. I love all of you. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, deep divers, I want everybody right now to smash that like button. Smash that like button. Share this video, because somebody out there needs to see this. And remind yourself, like the great Krishnamurti said, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. You feel like the odd one out because you are getting away from anything not serving you. And now you are making space for what inspires you. Deep divers, much love to each and every one of you. Leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you to embrace your uniqueness and embrace your inner weird. One love. Peace.